Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! She's still weird. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy they're all willing to help out for the festival too. Cannot wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yes. Not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. He's on a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's pretty specific thing to look forward to. I can't pronounce that word. Oh, come on. You're saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Never mind. You're breaking the fourth wall again, Monica. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at— Not you, Sayori. Looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sayori keeps coming up every time I say Sayori on my phone. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. You're not this. You're usually more cheerful. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Do you like me distract you from having fun with everyone? Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation was already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. H, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Is she depressed? Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, H. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Is it because, like, I said I would walk with Yuri if she asked me? Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Oh, does Sayori do have a crush on me? She does have a crush on me. I'm saying maybe that thing on her mind is you, H. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, H. Have you thought about maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do now? Anyway. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here! Monica! Speak up! The rest of us want to hear this conversation! I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have one with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I do besides wait for Monica. I mean, you've been best friends with her for, what, a while now, so understandable to have these thoughts. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look in her face. I realise that she won't go anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? I have no thoughts. I have a smooth brain. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologise. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. H. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. I don't think she is. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. That's true for everyone. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behaviour today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Ooh! Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I invert my gaze. Don't do that! Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that. She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. The music stopped. Oh, there we go. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I'm gonna go for Sayori because she does seem down. And I'm wondering if it's because I said I would walk home with Yuri in the previous bit. This is your best one so far. You've said that every time. It's really, really nice, H. Thanks? This is kind of awkward, Sayori. What's wrong? Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, H. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah? Guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Why has the music stopped? You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Wait. Of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori. No, oh, she's crying. H. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. Glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts a smile on. It's nothing, H. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? It's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay. I kinda wanna pick Monica, cause like the last poem I shared with her, she said load me. Yuri. Well done, H. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing her writing- Oh wait, Sayori didn't give me her poem! I just realised! It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. Guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. It's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, H? Well, you know, how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. I didn't say it was terrible, I said I liked it. For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri! It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Why would anyone dislike you? You seem cool. Yuri. What I'm saying. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Oh, it's another one, and I still can't read your writing. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. Why did I struggle with that? Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky. Expanse of bliss. But beneath grey, roiling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes in. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I still stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salt air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Hey, I actually managed to read all the words from that one. I think. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well... You have a fight? It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. Suppose to compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on the occasion. Can be refreshing, you know? Good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Like going to the beach! Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, who do I go for? Weirdo or slightly not so creepy weirdo? Natsuki or Monica? I haven't really spoken to Natsuki. Go for her. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. But of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? I'm not. Isn't it more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, if you end up just scaring me away. That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Okay. Oh shit! Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking! Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? I'm starting to like Natsuki. That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. To really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Surprised she didn't shove it in your face. Oh, this is also a long one. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears. That diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place. A beach for us to go to. Shore reaching beyond our sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away, before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way, thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in salty sea. Let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in a windy sail. Remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you're daydreaming about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I like it! Yeah. Felt like I kept writing about some negative things, so I wanted to try to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Geez, she's better. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. She said you wanted to do that. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, Monica, what have you got? Hi, H. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Well, being this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, you just make weird creepy statements once in a while. Ah, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. Sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway. Share my poem with you now. Oh god. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. I'm sorry. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose. And all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything. Knows what I'm thinking before I speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. With her breath, she blows me back afloat. I pick up a gust of wind. No creepy messages at the end of this one, Monica? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Paradoxical? Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that they are more sad than happy. You surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Oh god. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that writing is good or bad, or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging the way. It'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Seemingly normal? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out— Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. What's our catchphrase? Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh god. In your books, maybe. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Yuri isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and she went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, not like that, we're just mates. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavours. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can stand there and look pretty? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! It's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? I don't know, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. If I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some bangers and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. You realize this girl likes sort of dark horror type stuff. She's probably gonna make the atmosphere look like Halloween. And I would quite like that. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, H. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'll probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. We'll really appreciate it for that. Ah, that's... Monica suggesting I spend my weekend with one of my club members? How are they off going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own. H may not like to be around if you only make out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for H2. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle it down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to H to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. H, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah. Of course. Very well. In that case, I'm gonna look straight at me. No. Okay, I don't know who to pick. I've been spending a lot of time with Yuri, and I do like her, but I do like Natsuki as well. Monika, she's kind of, there's something about her. She's kind of, I don't know if she's breaking down or something. I don't know if she's losing control, but I wonder if if I pick her, will she say more weird things? Have I got a coin? I can't choose, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip a coin. Alright. Heads, Natsuki. Tails, Yuri. Heads. Right, Natsuki, I'm helping you. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course! I'm used to it after all. Oh god, I feel bad. Okay, that's good! Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. Don't think that really counts. But you, H? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? Oh, I feel bad. She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not... I mean, it's not that big a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. I'm gonna come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And we're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. That was kind of a good pep speech. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri at the door, so they chat between each other. Where are you going? Home? I'm not allowed to? We still need to figure out plans for this weekend. Oh, I forgot. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. Coming over Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, I thought I was going over to your house. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything while my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's number now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine with me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside school. Yeah, no, she might destroy your kitchen. Then what's going to happen? More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Seriously, can't wait. It's already Sunday. Am I not going to go see if Shiori is okay? I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just two of us. She'll probably beat the shit out of you. There's no witnesses. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned out into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Shiori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Shiori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Shiori's feelings aside when she might need me? Okay, cool. Decide to visit Shiori before Natsuki comes over. Oh, the music's completely stopped. Alright. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Shiori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses, like we're family. The house is quiet. Shiori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Shiori? Oh, you're there, thank God. Hi, H. Sit down in her room. Shiori forces smiles, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Shiori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Eh. You came over more often, it would be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Shiori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. More silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is just really uncharacteristic. Finally gets to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left Friday, something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, H. Eh? Why can't it just be like it always has been? It's always been. This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this... it's just my punishment, right? What? Getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by her shoulders. What on earth are you saying? I'm doing what Natsuki's doing. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Till I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, H. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You really just got to make me say it, aren't you, H? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Oh! Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Oh god, this is really sad. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it you never told me about this? Almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, H. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. But you're my friend, so it is kind of important that I have to care about you. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes. Also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered there's something else too. See you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. Feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, H. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Aww. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. Jesus, this is dark. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah. H. Sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile. Enough. I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never estimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. H. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. H. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Don't understand any of my feelings, H. The only time I'm not feeling anything is... The only time when I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But... Your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. Festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. Promise. I think that'll be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days has to be one of where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel? No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard to me fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home I still find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. Shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Just focus on what's ahead of me.